may lie on the other side.
Other side research here. We're here at the Fort Mississauga right now, and they started building this in 1812 and it finished in 1814. So, and there's supposed to be 3 tunnels underground here, and we're gonna go check them out. This is like our daytime video. We're gonna give you to show you what it looks like in the daytime, and probably tonight we're gonna come back for a night investigation with some more gear and see if we can get any voices or anything. I think they've been working on this a bit. I don't remember the metal things here. Here's the tunnel number 1. They like supported it, eh?
Did they in there?
Yes. Remember? There were just these beams. I was walking around here.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if it shifted.
No, no. I think the other one's a little bit. Oh, it's so hard to see. It's so dark. There's a little room in here.
That's okay. Just a little room in here. We'll have it later on. Well, watch your step there, man. Watch your head too. We'll have it later on infrared when we come on our night shot. Hey Ben, take a couple pics of it just because you never know what shows up on this thing, right?
Okay, we're going over to the second tunnel here. Oh, this is like the gate, eh, to go in here. Oh, that's amazing.
This is the gate. Oh, they made the fort. This is when you come in. They used to be able to close this, right?
Wow, and be blocked off.
Be blocked off.
Wow, that's never neat. Fort Mississauga's in there.
Another one here, man. This was fenced off last time we came. Right? This was fenced off last time we came to Fort Mississauga, but now we can actually go in. There's another one, and by the looks of it, they might be even fixing this thing up.
For sure, they're re-bricking it.
It looks like they're gonna because they don't want, you know, it's a thing in history. And there's also this is like, I think that's the original door they took off.
Maybe it goes to the tunnels,
Yeah.
right? That's not open though, is it? Oh, check. No way. No.
No, but Ben,
That's how she got her picture.
if you can put the camera in there,
Yeah.
you can get some pictures.
Okay.
Do it. Take your time.
That's how she got her cell phone picture right there.
Take your time and do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's exactly what she did. She put it in here.
Can you see it or no?
Yep.
Zoom in, do whatever you want, take a bunch. You never know what you're gonna get, buddy. You never know what you're gonna get.
Alright. Took a few pictures of there. We'll see how that turns out.
Okay, there's another one. We haven't been in this one yet. It's blocked off on it. Very careful if you go in
Is this one more open? Or is it the same idea?
It's the same kind of thing, but
It's so it doesn't fall, huh?
yeah, they put supports in because I imagine it's so old that the ground's starting to shift a little bit. So, you know, they want people. It's the cave in when
Collapsing
people come
on
in
them,
here.
yeah.
But they put some extra supports on this, which is obviously a safety thing for the public because you're allowed to come and check this out. We're not on private property for once. We're actually allowed to do this.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna come over here. All right, I got a little information to give to you guys here about Fort Mississauga. There's two very common ghosts here that they always form operations, and you can see them here all the time, they say. The first one is when the British and they're looking for more soldiers, so the British went all the way to northern England to find people for to fight with them against the Americans. And they found this young boy that they figured probably around 15, not even old enough to grow hair on his face to shave. And the mom he lived with his mom, and they pulled him away from her, pretty much kicking and screaming. He was, a lot of people's opinions, he was too young to even be in the war. By that time they were desperate because the Americans had so many soldiers, they needed as many as they could get, the British and the Iroquois people, when they aligned. So they got him here, and they used this also as a training camp for the British. So what happened was that the young boy, he was just a young boy. He was scared, and when they finally went to battle, he went with them, and what he saw was like, picture this, like his higher commanders yelling orders, and you hear like screaming, yelling, limbs flying all over the place, gunshot, cannons going off, and he was watching as the people running out getting killed, like he was going to be dead for sure. So what he did was, fear if he wanted to come back to see his mother. So he knew it was kind of cowardly, but he went and he hid in one of these, rumors are, or something like that. And when the battle was done, his commanding officer noticed that he was not doing what his orders were. And at that time, if you didn't listen to your commanding officer, it was a really bad idea, because they were really strict on that. So what they did was, they got back here, he pretty much they sacrificed him. They put him in front of all the rest of the soldiers, and they whipped him time and time and time again, until there was just literally a puddle of blood on the ground, and his back was just pretty much flesh hanging off his back. And when they finally finished, he pretty much collapsed to the ground, and it wasn't too long before he died. And the reason why they did it, the commanding officers wanted to show the rest, if you don't listen to your orders, this is the high consequences you'll have to face. So what they say is, if you come at night, you will see an operation which, it looks like a younger boy with soaked in blood trousers on and no shirt, and he stands on top of here on the side, so you can see him on top standing there, an operation of him. So that's the first ghost. And then the second one is the Iroquois people, when they aligned with the British. This was like probably in 1812 around, and the Americans were coming over to raid. They were actually, they had their cannons, and they were shooting, taking out the downtown of Niagara. That's when they burnt pretty much all Niagara-on-the-Lake. And the Iroquois people, and they were also fighting at the Queenston Heights Park also too. And they were the Iroquois people were waiting for their turn to come in back, reinforce the British at Queenston Park. And what happened was, the cannons were shooting towards the downtown, they're like pretty much burning it all up, blowing everything up. And one of the cannons misfired and took one of the Iroquois people. One of the balls took literally his head straight off. The ball misfired, so it didn't go over. It came right through here, and literally his head went flying. So you say that sometimes you see an operation of an Iroquois Indian walking around here. Probably they're still not sure what happened, wondering why he died. Like, where's his head, right? And sometimes, right there, I'm gonna walk over here. right over here. There's one more British soldier go to, or operation as they say. If you go in here at night, I'll give you the rundown here. A lady came in here at night, and she was just standing here looking towards the water like I am, and she turned around and she leaned against the wall here, and she saw a British soldier operation figure here. He was real tall, probably 6'5", kind of coming towards her, and she froze. And as he slowly got closer and closer to her, she was so scared she couldn't even move. She felt a cold hand touch her throat and put pressure on a cold hand, and just like that, he pretty much just slowly disappeared, and that was it. So that was the third. They figure it's a British soldier, maybe a commander, and maybe she wasn't doing what he was at the time was thinking, like, she should be helping us out, but nobody really knows the real story on this. But that's like the third thing that kind of happens around here. But also, if you come here at night, this happened to Ben and I. Around 12 or 1 o'clock at night, you can hear the cannons. They can trick you, and you can hear the battle going on with like screams and yelling and rifles going off and cannons going off. But the tricky thing is, as me and Ben experienced before here, is when you get back and you put the video on the computer and try to edit it, even though we heard the cannons like they were just pretty much a couple hundred feet away from us, they didn't tape at all. So they trick us into hearing there's a battle going on, but it's just for us only. It doesn't get caught on tape, which is very odd in my opinion. But that's one of the powers they got. They can trick you into doing that. Or they can also raise the volume of the water coming through, like the waves coming through, and you hear war going off, and all of a sudden it gets really loud. And we experienced that on like our last time we were here. We didn't know what was going on, but they have the power to do that too. So I am going to make a video of the 2 times we came, and I'm going to put them all together. But we also got a night investigation tonight, so we'll see if we can get anything going on. Now we know a little more about the situation. But yeah, take a look at this. Look at this tunnel. It's a beautiful tunnel. It comes right out to here. Look at this. And like I said, the funny thing is, if you listen right now, the lake's quiet. It didn't get any louder, did it? It's normal volume. Last time we came, it was 10 times louder for some reason, just when we come out here, and then it quieted down in about a minute. We have no answer for that, but we also heard like cannons going off, gunshots, but we didn't tape it because it didn't come on. We had the camera, but it never came on our videos. So we don't understand where all that volume of how we could hear, but that was one of the powers they can do.
I'm going to take a few pictures of this in here just to see.
Well, it's just a beautiful tunnel. And one likes to hang out here. British soldier likes to come through here quite a bit.
Maybe we'll pick some.
Yeah, you can go right down to the water right now. I didn't have it that with it.
Kind of like steps here, huh?
Kind of like steps, but it's just kind of neat. It just goes right to the water.
Beautiful. Lake Ontario there.
It's beautiful. Yeah. But, we're looking forward to tonight's night investigation reel. We're just showing you the rundown, give you the story of what's going on, but we're going to come with our stuff and see if we can see something, catch something. Maybe actually all those cannons that we hear might actually get on tape. I have my doubts because it's just for us to hear, but we're going to give it a shot. Now when Fort Mississauga, when this was built, there wasn't a lot of supplies to use. So what they used was a couple of houses that were by the shore. They got blown up by the US. And what happened was they used that, and there also used to be a lighthouse out here by the water. It was actually fallen over by the US. They bombed it or whatever. So from that stuff, all the burnt up bricks and whatever's left in the lighthouse, they formed this. They built Fort Mississauga. That's how they built all this stuff. Right here. That's all. It's all built. And then, like you said, you see the bricks here. They're gonna maybe try to reinforce it and fix it up a little bit. But most of this is original. Like this is not like how the other forts, how they redid everything. This is pretty much original stuff. What they built so many years ago, in 1812 around. They haven't, like I said, like this is just new. They never touched it before. But it's pretty cool.
And I heard there's bodies buried around here too, if I'm not wrong.
God, this will be the coolest hunt ever. It's a goddamn cave. We gotta go in there.
Are you kidding me?
This is awesome, man.
This is incredible.
There's a cave. Okay, I gotta get another.
This is going underground, which is where the soldiers went.
Holy cow. Okay, let me get some stuff going here. This is even better than I thought. This is nuts.
This is incredible. It's underground. You can see the hill right here. It goes
You see it?
across.
Look at that.
It's built up on this hill, and there's a cave that goes
Underground
underneath.
caves.
And I don't think we should go in. I'm just kidding. We're going in.
We're going in.
Just be careful. Take your time, because I don't. It's not that deep in here, like the height.
I'm gonna get another recorder going in. Listen to me. Okay, I got my voice recorder here, so we're gonna try to get some voices on this in this cave. And I also got my cell phone app too. We're gonna see if anything comes up. Wow, this is neat. Careful, there's actually a hole in here. I think someone had a bonfire in there or something.
No, it's not very. It's just like a hidden with the soldiers.
It's a hidden thing in here too, but you gotta check it out.
This is where the soldiers
This
must
is
have hid.
unbelievable where we are. We're like in a little hideout for the soldiers here. Underneath the ground again. Get a good view of this, Ben, right? Wow, this is
Incredible.
Look at it. Is any soldiers with us today? Did I have to leave the EVP communicate with us? Let us know. Reverend who came up.
Reverend.
Whatever that means. Give it a good flash on, and this is super neat. Anybody like to communicate with us? I'm sure there's some soldiers in here that had a horrible death in here. They want to communicate with us and say something on the EVP. Wow, isn't that a neat place? I did not expect us to see this.
Not underground. I didn't think there'd be anything like
Holy
that.
cow. You getting a good view of this, Ben? Like all the
Yeah.
cave?
So this is us from the inside, and this is the cave we went through.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Holy cow.
This is from the 1800s.
1812 they built this. This is just incredible. Anybody like to communicate with us?
I wonder what these little holes. Is it like peak holes that used to be? See what I mean, Andy?
Yeah, probably like little
Are they for
people.
air? Like I don't know.
General, they gotta come up.
A general?
General.
General who?
Hey, is there a general here that'd like to communicate with us? A soldier like to leave a message? General? General.
General. General.
General.
General. General.
General.
General. Just held up by these main supports
Oh
here.
yeah, right underneath the hill right now. They just used it when they built this with what they had. Old bricks, old parts, whatever they could. They just kind of winged it together, whatever it had. There's like a few buildings that were collapsed here, so they just winged it. With, you know what I mean? They put concrete on, they put bricks, whatever they could find. They built in this.
I swear, Andy, I keep hearing a cannon in the background going off. I don't know.
That's cool.
I don't know if you hear it, but keep your ears open for that. To me, it sounds like a cannon's going off. Is that another tunnel straight ahead, Andy?
Big tunnel over here.
Okay.
Look at this, Ben. There's bars on the window. Look at up there. cannons going
I
on.
told you.
Again, it's underneath the hill.
There's so many cannon noises going off.
I'm
down
gonna
here.
go in, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the underground tunnel right now. And we're at Fort Mississauga. We're getting a lot of EMF energy off my phone up here.
Wow.
We're just at the lake. At the entrance.
You can actually see Toronto from here.
Ben, get this.
Straight across there blinking is Toronto.
Is anybody here a soldier like to leave an EVP?
Smile. I heard the cannon go off again.
Yeah, they're shooting cannons off. It's 11th maybe.
If they are, like, this is unreal. I've heard so many
They're
of
not
them.
shooting cannons off. Although we're on the lake, where the heck are the cannons? Right? We're on the lake. Where are the cannons? Like,
Yeah.
could they be shooting?
How come it just got really loud?
I know. Oh, Lake Ontario. I love that lake. Everything's going all wonky on us. We are having problems with our spirit box speakers. All going crazy on us, everything. I don't know what's going on here, but
Hear that cannon again?
shadows, see, wings, appearing, believe, and close. Came out.
Beautiful. That spot. It's so big too. It's way up. Millimeter's picking up something there.
Just checked out Fort Mississauga. We've done some EVP searching. We've got my cell phone app. There's a few things that come up. Pretty cool. I tried for the spirit box, but for some reason, I had it going for a few minutes, and then it went all wonky on us. I don't know if it has to do with anything, but it's never happened before. So. Fort Mississauga. So my brother Ben and I are going to do an investigation here at Fort Mississauga. We came here earlier and we gave the rundown of this place. Now we're going to see if we can get any EVPs or any anything on my cell phone app. And we also got a spirit box. We're going to try it later. We're just going to walk around and see what we can get here. Look at this. I just got something on my cell phone app. And it's kind of weird because I have this thing and it's after me and you're following me. Look at it that way. It's pretty cool, right?
That's funny. That's a new one. I've never seen that thing.
Is anybody here with us tonight? I got a device here you can speak into, or I got a cell phone app and you can use your energy to speak through. Two devices you can communicate with us. Would anybody like to say anything? Communicate with us right now. My name's Andy, and I also have my brother here, Ben. That's our names. Isn't this a beautiful fort though, Ben?
It's gorgeous.
Made out of like a ruins of a house and a fallen down lighthouse in 1812.
$206 old now. It's an old building.
Beautiful. Oh, I got something here. Last time we were here at Fort Mississauga, this spot we are right here was fenced off. We couldn't even get to it. We're gonna check out the tunnel right here. this tunnel. We couldn't even go into it last time, and now what do you know? It's open. Anybody in here? Would anybody like to communicate with us and leave a... Oh, I got a name here. Jackson.
Yeah. It's a jump here, isn't it?
Yeah, take your time.
Jackson, okay.
Right now, we are underground, in one of the underground tunnels. And we're going to just do maybe a little EVP session here. Would anybody like to communicate with us and leave a sign on my either my cell phone app with devices here, or I got a digital voice recorder. If you speak to us here, we will hear you later on. My name's Andy, and the cameraman tonight is my brother Ben. And if you'd like to say our names, hello, you can do that, or you can say whatever you want. Is one of the soldiers here from the war back in the days? Or from 1812 when you guys were building this? Such a quiet night tonight, you don't even hear the lake.
It's flat tonight.
Yeah, there's no wind, we got a good night for this. What about that young boy who died by being whipped to death here? That was horrible. That wasn't the right thing to do in my eyes. Are you here? Would you like to communicate? I know sometimes you show yourself and you have your shirt off and you can see the whip marks and your trousers are full of blood. That's what you could show yourself with us here if you want. Or communicate through here. That's a horrible death. It was awful. Or can you let us hear those cannons in the war? Like sometimes you hear that too going on. Whoever can have the gift to get us to hear that. Do you miss your mother? Because I know you promised you're going to come back and you never came back to see her. You can speak through any two of these devices. Use your energy to put something, a word on my cell phone app, or
Oh my God.
I think that's how old he was.
You just said that.
That's how old he was. It was a 15-year-old boy.
Oh my God. I can't believe that just came up.
Remember
You just said that like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
15.
Remember I said this when I did in the day earlier? I said he was not even quite old enough to grow hair on his face to shave. He was
So
about
this
15.
must have been the spot he hid, remember?
It was.
You said?
He was hiding around here. Yeah. 15 years old this little boy was who got whipped to death here. So I guess you're here with us here. Please leave something on a recorder here. We're here for you. It's a horrible death. We feel so bad for you. It would be nothing worse to leave the war and not come back to see your loved ones.
I couldn't imagine it being 15, being thrown on the front line. Like,
people don't realize how good we have it now. Are you happy we're here tonight trying to communicate with you? Because we're here for you. And just a friendly gesture, like we're not here for it to stir anything up.
maybe it's saying look for the shadow.
Hey, should we be looking for shadows? Maybe you want to just film around here a little bit, man?
I don't know if there's orbs or if it's dust or like I've seen like
Well,
3 so far. So.
No, that's, I don't imagine there's dust outside.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like, you know, some sort of, if you see little
Energy in here.
energy in here, well, we're getting some answers on our cell phone app. So correct ones, right? So try to use your power or your energy, whatever you can, to try to communicate with us. Because I say, like, we're here for you. Are you happy we're here? I know you came from northern England. You're recruited by the British soldiers. All right.
All right.
What I just say?
All right. Yep.
All right.
So
what I just
the
said.
information you got is correct.
Yeah. What was your name? Was it Jackson? Is it the name you're giving us? You got like pretty much ripped off, like living until 15 years old, like you didn't experience barely anything. These days people lived at almost 100. Do you have anybody else that can with you here? Or are you just here alone? You're young just to go, run out to battle and get murdered. You're young just to go, run out to battle and get murdered. You're young just to go, run out to battle and get murdered. If there's anything we can say or do for you here, let us know through our devices.
I just saw another energy orb just go up.
Use your energy, please.
Memories.
Yeah. Memories. Yep. Well, by the sounds of stuff, you have a lot of good memories with your mom and stuff, but you all have a lot of bad memories of what you went through and how you met your end. That's horrible memories, but seeing what you saw must have been just awful. Seeing all those soldiers getting killed and shot at and cut down to nothing. It's horrible. We highly respect you guys, though. Even though what you did, a lot of people these days would do the same thing. Because they just want to come back to see their loved ones. It's hard when you're young just to go, run out to battle and get murdered.
It's terrifying. Yeah.
Okay, Ben, we had Jackson, and now we got Jack. So maybe Jackson was his name, and Jackie goes by back in the days. So your name's Jack, we take it, because you give us Jackson, and the short form is Jack. So Jack, like I said before, my brother's over here at Capon, his name's Ben, and my name is Andy. Nice to meet you. Would you like to try to use your energy and give us something else on this this app here? You seem to be working on it okay.
An EVP would be nice too on the camera or the recorder.
You can speak through this device or through the camera with the red light. That would be amazing. Just say hello. Anything. Hey guys, I see you. Are you happy we're here tonight trying to communicate with it? It seems like so far. Your answer's on my device here. Blocked. Blocked. What do you mean by blocked? Like blocked in here? Should we go and just check out, roam around the other tunnels too? I'd like to give it another few more minutes here and then we can go roam around. Check out the other stuff. Would that be okay? What do you think? Come on, use your energy. Try to give us something on this app here. I know this device right here, you're doing a pretty good job. Jack. Are you still with us right now? Okay, we gotta go.
It's time to go.
Because he just put
Yeah.
blocked and get out.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll see.
we're leaving, Jack. It's all yours in here. We get the hint here. Thank you for communicating with us.
Watch your head there.
We're not messing with that. I told you to do it.
No.
Did it just get a bit foggy?
Yeah.
Here, Ben, look over here. Is it just me or is it foggy all of a sudden?
Yeah, it is really foggy.
Got foggy.
The lens is all blurry right now. So
Well, get out. You have to say twice to that.
it was. He's not happy like at all.
Did
I don't
you show
believe-
yourself on the top here? Somebody see him on the top.
Yeah.
Did you do that, Jack?
I wonder where that tunnel really goes. That one underground there. They said it does go over to the Charles, I guess.
Yeah. Now, rumors are we're staying at the Charles Inn, and it's just down the road here. There's a secret vault in the basement where there's actually a shadow ghost they see a lot, and they say he's trying to get through the vault. There's hidden tunnels underneath the ground. There's two opinions. One opinion is it leads to Fort Mississauga, and the other one is it leads underneath the water to the States as a hidden tunnel. No one really knows the truth, but that's just the two rumors that people talk about. Would anybody else like to communicate it with us? We're gonna leave Jack alone because he kind of.
He had enough, obviously.
He had enough.
He told
That's
us to
fine.
get out.
We'll respect that. That's enough.
I guarantee that's where the one they hid in for
Yep.
sure.
I respect that a lot. He's
Yeah.
communicated with us.
At least we got his
And
name.
he told
and
us,
just a
you know,
little
that's
bit
enough.
of-
That's enough. Okay. Just give me 1 second again. Okay. Now we're gonna go check this tunnel out. Oh. Okay. Now we're gonna go check this tunnel out. Okay. Now we're gonna go check this tunnel out. Okay. Now we're gonna go check this tunnel out. You check it out with the camera, Ben, before I go in there.
Quick pic of it. I can't see the button on top right there. Okay, got it. And I'm gonna go on once.
Okay, last time we were in here, all of a sudden the lake got really loud and we heard cannons going off. And there was nothing going on like that around here. But we'll see if it changes anything. I just heard a deep breath.
It's another name, Andy. It just came up. It could be Peyton. Since you said that,
Ben, I'm not positive. This name might have come up in the day when we were here, right by the here.
We'll have to check that out.
Just
I
check it
remember
out.
that name.
I'm
too.
almost positive when we were in here that name came up. Peyton, are you with us right now? Is Peyton your name?
It says right. It's not the. That's more like right on a piece of paper, right? But like the waves.
I hear a moan right
Me
now.
too. I heard it, Andy. I heard it too.
Is that you trying to communicate with us? We hear like a little moan.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Is that you, Peyton? Trying to come through to us? Isn't this tunnel neat?
Yeah, it's definitely like freaky for sure.
Would you like to say something to us, Peyton? Would you like to say something to us? I'm going to introduce ourselves right now. My brother Ben's holding the camera right there with the red light. You can come to his if you want and speak into this camera. My name's Andy. You can use this device here to use your energy to speak through this, as you've been doing. Or I got a recorder, you can just say anything through here, like a hello would be nice, or something friendly would be even better. We're just here out of respect. We're not here to stir anything up. We really like Fort Mississauga. It's one of the neater places we've ever been to. It's pretty cool. This is about our third time here. We came twice that night, and then we had a daytime one today we got lots of cool pictures, and it was a really good time. Really enjoy it here. Could you try to do that little moan again? Could you try to use your energy to speak through my device right here? We're just here out of respect. Are you interested in talking to us right now?
It's really dark here though, I hope. It's very dark here. It's like pitch black. Let's walk around the building maybe a few times, or like
Sure.
this one, just to kind of see.
Sounds good. We'll walk around.
Yeah, pick something up.
Anybody like to communicate with us?
Fort. That's kind of like a war thing to your
Report-
general,
report
right?
to your commanding officer.
Yeah.
This was the tunnel last time we came when we did some work in here.
Yeah.
This was pretty neat. It's just like the other one, but
Let's go over by the door. See what I mean? The gate to get into the.
yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
honestly, what will happen in the little tunnel we just went over there, I'm pretty content. I don't want to mess with the other one. It was we were told to get out. That's enough,
Yeah.
right? Like, you're not gonna mess.
I
with
100% agree with
that.
that.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in that other one.
Mhm.
We've already done that one anyway, so we're not gonna mess with stuff.
This is the door right here, is an opening of Fort Mississauga, right here.
Yeah, we've actually got
The
the
gate
doors
there.
used to open and close here. Look.
They have the old gates though. You know. It's really cool, really vintage. Really old.
It's kind of neat how they built it all on a hill too. It's really well done. I think. Anybody like to say anything with us?
It's all built up too, like if they ever are under attack too. So it's cool.
Okay. What we can do here then is we're gonna try this again. Last time it didn't work. For some reason my speaker didn't ever work until we tried it from here.
Yeah.
I got a spirit box.
I remember that wouldn't turn on, would it?
It never worked after I tried it here. It's like it got messed up at this place or something. We're gonna try spirit box for about 5 minutes here, see if we can get right where we did last time.
Right in the main door, huh?
I got my digital voice recorder. I'm gonna keep it running. I'm gonna stick it right here. Sitting right there. Somebody like to communicate through there and leave something with us. That's cool. I'm gonna get my spirit box going in for a few minutes here.
Just turned it.
Right now we're right by the lake at Fort Mississauga.
Light just came up.
Lake. Okay. Wait a second.
It's hardly any windows or anything, just a little strips with holes in it. Good enough. I'd probably point a gun at it or just take a peek around.
Okay, here we go. Okay. 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 Here we go again for another spirit box session. Would anybody like to communicate with us right now through the spirit box? Is anybody here with us? Plans. Hey, what's your plans? Can you It's Ben and Andy here right now, and we'd like to communicate with you. Could you give us her name? Are you happy we're here right now doing this? We're at Fort Mississauga, and we're here for you guys.
Something came up that says CA and then just cut right out on that. I saw CA.
Really?
I just went blank again.
Okay.
You see it printing up and then just cut out.
Would anybody like to leave anything with us in the spirit box? Use your energy to speak. Are you happy we're here tonight?
I just saw a little energy thing shoot out to the right here.
Someone must be here with us.
Or
We're trying to communicate through one of our devices. Is anybody here from 1812? Any of the soldiers or anybody here like to communicate with us? A sentence. What do you mean by sentence? Was somebody sentenced to death? You saying somebody was sentenced to death here? Is anybody here with us right now? Should we be doing this right here at this time of night? We're at Fort Mississauga. We're here for you to communicate with us. Any soldiers like to come out today? It's Remembrance Day. We're here in Niagara-on-the-Lake for the weekend out of respect. That's why we're here trying to communicate with you guys. We respect you highly. Anybody like to come out and communicate with us? It's a shame we can't get in there, eh, Ben?
I know, yeah.
It would be sick to get into there. Is anybody here to communicate with?
Did you see something in the distance?
That's behind you on top of the hill. Right there.
It's blurry right now, but you can hear. Oh, the light.
Still there?
Just really blurry all of a sudden.
It's really dark though. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard picking this up. Yeah. There's no light over there. It's how black it is.
Would you like us to leave, or are you happy we're here? Should we leave? We've been told to get out already by Jack. Should we just leave? I'm going to put this device away in about another minute and a half. Would anybody like to speak through this device right here? Use your energy to say something. I got a name.
Austin.
Is that you, Austin, trying to come through on the spirit box? Would you like to communicate with us? I also have a device that's sitting on the stairs with the red light on. You can speak into that also. Please leave it something there too. Just whisper into that. Oh, Ben. I think it got really cold, man.
I think it's a bit of a wind, but
I can see my breath on.
oh, you can.
We can see that before.
Maybe that mister we saw, like, walking there.
It's like a cold mist that come in now. Come off the lake.
Yeah, that's what it could be.
Okay, now that goes together with this. Jack was whipped to death, for an example, to all the troops, and not make sure you listen to your commanding officers. So pretty much he bled to death here. That matches right up with what happened here. And isn't it weird? It was sentence. And then he was bleeding. Sentence for whips. Anybody to talk to there? My device right here. Should we leave? Should we leave this place? Are we disturbing you guys? Would you like us to leave? The wind picked up drastically the last
Yes,
5
it
minutes.
did, you know?
Just want us to leave from this thing.
I'm not really worried they're not coming back again. It seems like really they don't really want us here tonight though,
No,
huh?
it's just, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just shut the spirit box off for now. Because, I don't know, I got an eerie feeling. It's like we're not even wanted here. It's kind of weird.
All the stuff's leading to that, eh?
Like, get out pretty much. And all of a sudden, well, I don't know where this wind came from because the forecast says no wind at all. It was calm when we come down here. And now it's
Look
like
at that.
really windy.
That wind really picked up.
Anybody like to leave their voice on here? We're gonna probably slowly make our way out of here because I feel very unwanted here tonight. Sorry if we disturbed anybody here. We're just trying to communicate with you guys. This is really weird, man. Like this, I've never seen it like this before. Come up that quick.
Another one.
It's the same number. 15.
It's all about Jack tonight. It is.
It's Jack Jackson, 15, bleeding, sentenced. It's all about that. I'm telling you, he's here with us. The kid that got whipped. I'm telling you.
We were talking about him earlier too.
Yeah,
Like
we were. We came and introduced ourselves in the daytime.
now we know his name too.
Jack.
So I'm guessing his full name was Jackson, but he liked to be called Jack.
Yep. 15 years old. Jack, one more chance to leave us something here. I got the device in my hand here. You can whisper in or get. Oh! Look at this, man.
Action.
I just one more chance to give us something on the device, or yes, give us one more action or do something, please. We're here for you.
Okay, and listen to this. You know how you said some action and do something?
Uh-huh.
I just lost the light. Okay.
That was weird because the light just died because we were saying action. That light died very quickly because it was fully charged when we came down. Should have lasted a lot longer than that.
And you know what? Listen to this. This kind of could match up. Thomas Butler was on the gravestones.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a
He's
whole
one of
bunch.
the sons
Thomas
of
Butler Jr.
Yeah.
His wife, and that was the gravestones that we laid down or put the millimeter and the devices on that gravestone.
I wonder if we got any EVPs or something like that. That'd be cool. Okay, well, we're not going to mess around with this too much, but I hope you guys enjoyed our video, and this was a great time doing this. So other side research, we'll get back to you in a bit. We're going to go back to the Charles Inn and do another investigation there tonight. So bye for now. This is really, really cool because me and Ben left the Ovilus going when we left, and we come back, and what do you know what's on the Ovilus, guys? Look at.
I got chills all over.
Look at this. And I just said it twice at Fort Mississauga, and it was crazy how it said twice, and now it said it again as we were coming in here. Just wanted to show you that. It's really odd.